Hey guys, this is Kyle Skelly with Innovating the Outdoors, and again, we're back for another product release here. We wanted to get this like about a week ago, but ran into some vacations and some other obligations. But here we are. So what we're going to go over is our micro minimalist gear hanger system. So again, it just adds to our gear hanger lineup, which is beginning to become pretty endless. So we just want to offer a lot of options for you guys. So we'll just dive right into it. We'll go over a quick overview here of what all comes with your kit. Obviously not the bow. I do have a scale off to my right hand side here. But what you're going to get is the mount for the bow. And basically what it looks like is a little triangular piece with a protruded cylinder off the one side. A 1024 thread bolt that will go down into the standoff that's going to mount onto the bow. And this is designed to bolt into a tight spot quiver, Matthews quiver, any of like the higher end quivers, or if you don't run any kind of quiver like that, it mounts into the holes on the back of your sight. So here I have a black gold, I think it's an Ascent sight with the tight spot quiver bracket mounted on the back side of it. So what I'm doing is I took out one of the tight spot bolts, which you can see would go right here, and this will just mount in place for that. It comes with two gear hangers, pretty nice sizable gear hangers, pretty thin, low profile, but a pretty deep, sorry about that, but a pretty deep or a wide throat on those. And then you actually have the receiver or the pocket, which is roughly about like an inch and a half wide, inch and a half tall, rough measurements there. And then also we have our, what I think we've kind of become known for here is our micro J hook, our micro cam buckle J hook strap. So this is the same strap we use on all of our, the Runt, the Dew Claw, all of those that are offered in a strap variation. This is that strap. So if I throw all of this on the scale, I mean, I'm not going to throw this on the scale because it's going to mount under your bow. So just what you're going to throw in your pack on the scale, we're at like a touch over 5 ounces. So weighing in at 5 ounces, this is probably the lightest option on the market. It's definitely the lightest that we offer. And just to kind of get you guys going on this, we'll try and keep this video as short-winded as possible. You guys are kind of familiar with the strap system, I'm sure. But we'll put some quick little videos off to the side that go over that. How I install it, if you're hunting out of a saddle, I would put, in your right-hand shot, I would put the receiver on first, followed by the two gear hooks. And they're a pretty nice fit, so there's not a lot of slop designed in there. And then you carry that the whole way down and then throw your cam buckle on, your micro cam buckle. And what's nice about this system, guys, is if you fold back the strap like that, the hooks nest in perfectly. And we'll try and get a close-up of that on the camera. Try and get some of the strapping out of the way. But you can see kind of how those nest almost perfectly there. We designed that in there so that obviously this packs up nice. And then the same thing, you'll just kind of cinch the cam buckle onto the back like that. That's how it's all going to look. And I'm not going to bore you with this, but then you will just wrap it, over and over and over and over again. And it ends up packaging up into, a nice shaped size. It's like roughly, if I had to take a stab at kind of what this shape-wise is it's like a small, like I'd almost say like a small apple you'd pick freshly off of a tree. It's pretty small. So it packs up, fits into your hand, throw it in a dump pouch. Really nice. Now to get onto the installation of the standoff, which is going to mount to your bow. Again, you're going to get the 1024 bolt with the standoff. Just drop the bolt down in there. Also, you're going to need a 1/8 inch Allen key, hex key, whatever you guys want to call them. Just a quick tip. These are Harbor Freight. I buy these at Harbor Freight. They're Pittsburgh. You get like a whole kit of them. I want to say it's like 15 bucks. The T-handle, really nice. Probably one of the better investments I've made for 15 bucks. Go to Harbor Freight, Northern Tool, and pick up a set of these. They're really nice for just working on your bow. But how it's going to work, just drop it down in. Use your 1/8 inch, right? And how I like to orient it is so that it doesn't matter which side of the triangle is facing down, but face one of those triangles facing downward, one of the points. And then you can fine tune it, obviously, the way you would want it. And what that triangle does is it allows, and don't be afraid to kind of crank on that a little bit. It's going to be okay. What that triangle does is there's a matching geometry down into the receiver. So what it does is, instead of it being a circle and being able to pendulum like this, you know, if you bump it, it pendulums out a little bit. And then also if it's a circle, the center of gravity is a little awkward on a bow, right? Especially when you're up towards the sight. It doesn't want to balance there too well. So the triangle, what that does is it basically locks you in the way that you orient it. So say I want to lean my bow, if you're looking at it at the tree, I actually want to lean the top cam towards me if I'm saddle hunting. Well, I can do that by simply rotating this a little bit, tightening it back down. Say I want to put a little far forward. Obviously, you do the same thing vice versa. So that goes over that. Rough retail, we're probably looking at like 27, 28 bucks would be my guess, just throwing a dart at the wall right now. And we were going to have this available. Obviously, if you're watching this video, it's available. And everything we've been able to keep in stock for the past 4 years. So we have done a very nice job with our manufacturing side of things, keeping things in stock, turning around stuff, orders in roughly 3 to 5-ish days. Most of the time it's a little quicker than that, but that's where we like to keep it. So with that being said, thank you guys. And like I said, there's probably going to be little cut-ins and cut-outs of this being demoed on the tree, just to consolidate this video. So again, this is going to come in like right around 5 ounces, a little bit more maybe. So you're well under a ½ pound for an awesome gear hanger system that's going to work for people running tight spots, people running different quivers. Obviously, just look at the pictures online. They'll be able to kind of guide you what all this will work with. And obviously, if you have any questions, as everybody knows that's dealt with my company, reach out. You'll talk directly with me. Give me a call. I'll pick up. You know the drill. So thank you guys again. We appreciate y'all, and God bless.